Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another monthly horoscope. Aries, y'all been in my DMs having meltdowns, crying, freaking out. It's been y'all. Okay? And I say that with love. It has been all of you. Aries, what's going on? Because I was like, yo! I was like, what is going on with Aries? You guys, obviously something's going on. So first of all, how are you guys? How is everybody? And if you're new here, welcome. Hi, we do our monthly horoscopes. Well, really we do like astrology messages when I'm called to do it, because if it was monthly I would have been here last month, but then last month got really crazy and busy. But yes, we do astrology messages when I'm guided to, and we also do just whatever going on in the cosmos, celebrity readings, and all of that good stuff. And I'm so excited to get back into some celebrity readings. It's just been so crazy busy for me, but I'm so excited to be back. Yes. Okay, so Aries, we gotta talk. Everybody's hitting me up, but Aries, we gotta talk. What's going on? Right? What is going on? So before we begin, please keep in mind that this is a general message. Not every message is going to resonate with you. We are reading for a big pool of Aries, okay? So if something doesn't sound like it's your situation, it belongs to another Aries brother or sister. And just grab what you can grab from this message, okay? That is the point of these guided universal astrology readings, okay? And they've been so helpful to you guys, and I'm so grateful that you guys love them. And even though it's hard for me to get to them because I do so much in my day-to-day with my day job and my light work and everything, it is hard, but I do my best to always show up when it's time for me to show up. What do they need to know? Okay. Oh, okay. That this is why. Okay, Aries. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Put this here, put that there. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Everything is happening at once is what I keep hearing. And grounding yourself. Needing to ground yourself. Needing to feel rooted to the ground is coming up for you guys. Ace of Swords. Six of Swords. Ooh. Aries, you're moving on. You're moving on. You're moving forward. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. The Chariot. You're definitely moving forward. You're definitely moving forward. And we have the Hangman. But you don't want to move forward. You don't want to move on. You don't want this to happen. And there's a part of you that's still waiting for this to be, sorry, that was my braids. There's a part of you that is waiting for something good to come out of it. Or maybe this is just all in my head. Or maybe we're just having a moment. Or maybe something good's going to come out of it. But it's like the longer you're waiting, the more nothing seems to be coming through for you guys. So it's almost like feeling a little bit discouraged. That's the energy that I'm getting. This may not even resonate with you, but I have to really just go off of what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing for you guys. And what I can honestly say is, wow, Aries, I do feel that you had to walk away from someone in February. You had to walk away from an idea in February. You had to regroup. You had to reinvent yourself. You had to figure things out in the month of February. But I want to be honest with you guys. For some of you, and please don't beat me up, some of you had every right to walk away from whatever that this could be, because the Eight of Cups is here. Some of you felt the need to do this. And some of you felt that I can't deal with this emotionally right now. I can't invest in this. I can't give to this situation. There's something about it that's triggering me. There's something about this whole exchange that's not making me feel 100%. So I'm walking away. I'm moving forward. So you guys already did this in February, because we have the Eight of Cups in the past position. Now, the the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, you're definitely focused on your abundance. You're focused on yourself. You're thinking about the big picture. You're wondering about, okay, where do I see myself? Where am I going? How am I going to make this happen? How am I going to manifest this for myself? You're definitely really trying to put your all into your work, which I find that's beautiful. And another thing I love about this message with the Nine of Pentacles here, you're trying to rediscover your self-worth, because there was just a part of you that felt maybe you lost yourself with needing this person around, or you lost yourself at this job, you lost yourself in this marriage, you lost yourself in this relationship, and it's like you're coming back to who you are. Now, the song that I keep hearing clairaudiently, like the song that keeps playing in my head, is Beyonce. The song is called Bigger, and I really want you guys to listen to that song, because I just feel that so many things are happening in your life, but you're forgetting that you have a big role in this world, and that's to follow your divine purpose. And if something or someone is not helping you get there, or not only that, if someone is stopping you from getting there, I do feel that you guys are pulling back and you're walking away from it. Now, circling back to something that I said a little bit in the beginning of the reading, some of you had the right to do this, because maybe this exchange or waiting on this was holding you back from what you needed to get done. Or maybe you were depending on this person way too much to be your oracle, to guide you, to tell you right from wrong, to help you. Or you were so dependent on this job opportunity to give you that promotion, or this job to finally give you your job back, because the pandemic and all of that happened in 2020. So Aries, it's like you've been very patient and you've been waiting, and normally you're not the most patient person. Some of you are, some of you aren't, but we got to keep in mind, Aries, without other influences, without the moon and the rising sign, you guys can be a little bit impatient. I know this because I'm an Aries moon. I'm very vocal about being an Aries moon, and I always say if I did not have Capricorn in my chart, I think I would be impossible, because I do have like a lot of fire energy. So I appreciate my earth placements. That kind of grounds me. But some of you were forcing yourself to not overreact and to not jump to conclusions, which not all of you do this, but a lot of you are like, I know it's coming, I know it's coming, I know it's for me, I know it's for me. But you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting, and nothing seems to be coming through. So that's where the frustration comes in. So it's almost like, you know what? Rather than reacting to how I used to react to things, I'm going to remove myself, even though removing myself is really disappointing and it's a setback. Now, I tweeted this literally last night because I filmed everything and I uploaded everything, but for whatever reason, the messages were not uploading. So I had to refilm, and everything I said in the last reading is literally the same thing, and almost all of the same cards came out. I'm going to keep shuffling in this reading. But this setback, Aries, whatever that this is, whatever roadblock that you are facing, this is a huge blessing in disguise, because you're going to realize that this is actually redirecting you to where you need to be. Now, the biggest message that I'm getting for you, Aries, is you have to depend and count on yourself now more than ever before. So whatever that made you comfortable, you no longer have that cushion. So you could be definitely 18, going on 19 or 20, and you had to abruptly move out of your home. Like maybe your parents, God forbid, maybe they kicked you out, or maybe your family lost their home and you have to fend for yourself, or maybe you have to be in a weird situation where only you can count on you, if that makes any sense. Like you have to depend on yourself. And not to say that you can't do it, but is it scary? Absolutely. This could even mean that you've been with somebody for a long time and you don't know what the dating world is like. You don't know what love is like without this person. With the Queen of Pentacles here, focusing on self and self-worth, and also material wealth and abundance, and where you see yourself for the next 5 years. I just feel that you had an idea about something or someone, and now it's like your whole life has changed. Like whatever you were planning on that was supposed to last forever, it's like, okay, pull back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. That person's not in my life anymore, or I'm not getting that job opportunity anymore, or that door is closed. So what now? You move on, Aries. You move the fuck on. And that's the biggest message that's coming here. But then for other Aries, I feel that you probably walked away from a situation prematurely. Gotta be honest. And some of you are like kicking yourself like, fuck, did I jump the gun? Did I take it too far? Did I overreact? And if you're like overthinking that, you probably did. And this is not to say that you're wrong or you're right, but you're definitely in the space of, did I make a mistake by not giving this time or not being patient? So the biggest message I'm getting here is patience is a virtue, and you don't want your fear to guide you. You don't want your fear to close doors on yourself because you're so scared of a terrible outcome. It's almost like you've been praying, you've been wanting this opportunity, you wanted to get on this, but the moment it's here or the moment it's happening, you pull back. A part of you feels a little guilty, okay? But I'm getting like a 50-50 with Aries once again. Like, there's so many Aries that we're looking into right now. Like, the energy, it's very 50-50. Half of you felt that you had to walk away, the 8 of Cups, to focus on your abundance, 9 of Pentacles. And then the other half of you feels like, I'm walking away because this isn't giving back to me like I thought it would. But now you could be second guessing it, like, wait, but did I had to do it that way? Did I had to handle it that way? Because I walked away, I handled what I needed to handle, but did I had to leave them behind? That's why the Chariot card, the 6 of Swords, is here. So you're definitely moving on. You're definitely moving forward. Page of Pentacles, being hopeful for a new opportunity, being hopeful to really put your best foot forward and to show the world what you have to offer. So like, if you were waiting for a job for a very, very long time, you walked away and you're hopeful, you're reapplying, you're looking into things, you're changing something up. If you own a business, you probably wanted something to pull through, but it didn't. So now you're going back to the drawing board. You're reevaluating exactly what you want to put out there for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. But then there's a lot of you that are like, okay, I did what I did, but why am I having regrets? Because some of you left the situation prematurely, or some of you left without an explanation, and you're wondering, well, what was the reason? So Aries, what I'm going to say is, with the Chariot card being here, you're moving forward, but there's definitely there's something about regret here. There's something about, I should have probably did this though. But did you make the right decision? That only depends on you, Aries. Only you can answer that. And if you feel that you made the wrong decision, what's interesting is I got the Chariot. I see that some of you could be interested in wanting to reconcile, or wanting to speak with this person, or wanting to revisit it, or wanting to reapply, wanting to try again. Okay? Wanting to do that again. So, what is the end message for Aries that Aries needs to know for their highest good and protection? What is another message coming through? The month of March feels very, it doesn't feel as loud because, mind you, you guys are like either getting rid of all the loud, or it's very quiet because you're no longer in that space. Okay. I don't know. But on the flip side for Aries, okay, we have the Lovers, matters of the heart, the Moon. Yeah, some of you, and it doesn't have to be about breaking up with somebody. It could be an argument, and maybe you were so mad you didn't allow the other person to speak because you were just so mad, but maybe what they were going to say was going to be the answer that you needed. So some of you could be wanting to revisit that conversation because it's like, what were you going to say when I wasn't like mentally ready to receive you because I was so mad, or I was so hurt, or I was shut down? What were you trying to say? And for a lot of you, Aries, this person's waiting for you. This person is like, I'll talk to you when you're ready. Like, that's what this person's doing. They're like, you do what you got to do, Aries, but I will talk to you when you're ready. I actually feel that this person's either going to reach out to you, or you're going to reach out to that person, because there's some unfinished business here. And this could be happening within the next 3 days to 3 months. No, 3 months? Yeah, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Yeah, that's what I heard. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. So during that time period, while it's quiet, this is a very beautiful time for you guys to make these things happen for yourself. Now, this doesn't have to be romance. This could be with love, with family. This could be with friendships. This could be with job opportunities. But when this resurfaces, because it will come back, right? This opportunity or this conversation, it's coming back. Whether you guys like it or not, it's coming back. You guys are being called to not get scared of whatever you're going to hear, to please listen. Okay, please listen. But another thing, Aries, I feel that this setback or whatever that this was that threw you off, this was a huge blessing in disguise. A huge blessing in disguise, okay? So let's get into some oracle. We're gonna get into some oracle messages. Right there. Yeah, some of you guys could be getting back together with someone, because again, it's like nobody was listening to each other. Or some of you could be revisiting a hobby or a skill or something from your past. Like maybe you were impatient about learning that skill. Like if you were in nursing school and you were younger, you couldn't get through that one class, so you just quit altogether. But you quit so prematurely when you could have been a nurse by now. So now it's like a lot of you are revisiting things that you used to do that you didn't give enough patience for, but now you're about to do it again. That's what I'm feeling for a lot of Aries. It's like, you know what? I was acting this way. I was acting that way because I wasn't ready. And that's another thing about this message. You don't have to say it, Aries, but deep down, this whole freak out, this whole reaction, this whole I'm going to pull away or I'm scared, is because you weren't ready for whatever that this was. You weren't ready for the truth. You weren't ready for how it was going to make you feel. You weren't ready for rejection. You weren't ready to realize maybe I do feel a way about this. You weren't ready to look in the mirror and see why it was bothering you, because the lovers is like that reflective energy as well, just as much as it means soulmate connection. It's that reflective energy. The love that people are giving you, are you giving it back? Maybe you weren't in the space to give that, but a lot of you are facing some hard truths. I'm in love with this person and it scares the fuck out of me, but maybe you guys push that person away out of fear, the moon card. But this person is like, you're not going to run from me, or you're the one running, I'm not running, right? So Aries, all I'm going to say is there's nothing to be scared of. Don't be scared to fall. Be scared to never try, because if you never try, you'll never know. So, show me some messages for Aries. Rest and rejuvenate. Yeah, a lot of you guys are just like licking your wounds from that battle. Mental battle, memories of love. You missed this connection, or you feel like you missed an opportunity. Then we have moving on. A lot of you are also just moving on from a situation because you probably received news that, you know what, this isn't rocking with me, or this isn't good for me. I'm going to just take this as a sign that I need to just disconnect. Then you have rejoice. So we got the number 3 again. If you see this card, we got the number 3. It's right there, if you guys can see it. Rejoice and celebration. So again, I'm a firm believer, and I keep seeing 333. The number 3 is going to be very important for Aries. You guys are going to be seeing this. Big news for Aries is actually coming up in 3 months, actually. So something's happening within 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months, or on a day where the number 3 is there, the 3rd, the 13th. Like right now, what day is it today? What day is it? Shut the fuck up. It's the 3rd. It's the fucking 3rd. I gotta make sure that this video is like the first that uploads, because you guys need to hear this now. There is something coming up for you guys within the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. I keep saying that because it's so important to drive that home. And yes, this applies if you are an Aries moon and rising. It's not just for Aries sun and even Aries Venus people. Something important around the number 3. Okay, some of you could be expecting your third child. Some of you could be hearing third time's the charm, trying over and over twice, and then you get that breakthrough the third time. Number three is very important for you guys, so please pay attention to that. So right now it's March, April, May. So big news for Aries coming up in May. And it feels like good news, by the way. It doesn't feel bad. It feels like good news. It feels like a breakthrough. For a lot of Aries, if you've been manifesting, if you've been working with a lot of candle magic and a lot of intentions, meditation, if you've been getting into yoga, if you've been working out, you could be reaching your goal in 3 months. So if you've been trying to lose weight, you could be losing 30 pounds, or you could be losing 13 pounds, 3 pounds, or you could get at your goal weight in 3 months. Okay? 3 is very important. So pay attention to that number, okay, guys? Just pay attention. And some of you have already been seeing these numbers repeatedly. 303, 313, 333. You guys have been seeing that a lot. 323 is another number that some of you guys are seeing. 343 is another number. Yeah. Yeah. Trapped in fear. Now, another thing, Aries, another thing I want to say, stop being in your head. Stop being scared that this isn't going to happen for you. I feel that something good is coming in. And for some of you, you may have pushed away a friendship or a relationship that was actually good for you out of your own fear. Okay? So try to get out of that, please. Okay, because you could ruin a beautiful connection before it starts. Please pay attention to that. But there is good news. Some of you are like in love or falling in love, and it's just scaring you. It's like, what in the hell? Some of you could also be moving in 3 months, or planning on moving, planning on leaving very soon. Solitude. So again, March is going to be that time where you guys are going to be very focused on yourself. You're going to be to yourself, but slowly but surely, somebody could be approaching you with, okay, we have unfinished business, or you could be approaching someone because maybe you overreacted during that whole exchange, or good news is coming in where you have to prepare yourself because this is meant for you. That promotion, that windfall of abundance, that's coming through. But I will say, Aries, it's better for you to really listen in the month of March rather than doing the talking. You should be the one receiving information, not the one giving information. I really want you guys to listen more and speak less. That's like the biggest message I keep hearing for Aries in particular. I just feel that whatever clarity you're looking for is coming towards you. Okay? Like confirmation is coming towards you. Stand your ground. I love that message. Stand your ground. Stand in your truth. Last message, we have conflict and defeat. Again, there was definitely a setback, but the setback was a blessing in disguise. And that's just how I'm seeing it. The setback doesn't feel like it was like for your doom. It was just, it needed to happen. It really needed to happen to really realign you and redirect you where you have to go. Because a lot of you were just lost, and a lot of you were trusting in way too many people, or trusting in way too many like advice. If you get a lot of readings, you have not been trusting yourself. And because of that, maybe you made mistakes because you weren't trusting yourself. You were listening to the noise. You were too busy on social media, getting freaked out, psyching yourself out. And you were making decisions based off of fear. Trapped in fear is the card that came out. So don't move in your fear, move in your power, move in your truth, move in your intuition, move in your understanding. Because that's the only thing that's going to resonate with you. And people may look at you like, oh, well, don't do that. Don't do that at all. And you're like, I'm going to fucking do it because it makes sense to me. Yeah. Yo, Aries, trust in your efforts. Trust in your intuition, okay? It's like the blind leading the blind. You don't gotta be in that space if you just trust in you. Man, y'all could have a reader that's guiding y'all into some fuckery. And you're like, hold on now. I didn't have to listen to her. I didn't have to go there, but I did. I didn't trust me. I didn't do what was best for me. Okay, hidden gift. You were like, ooh, apply past lessons, learn from this, and hidden gifts. You're more intuitive and powerful than you know, Aries. You're not giving yourself enough credit for when you feel things. And then we have stretch and explore. All right, so, working out can help you relieve that stress. Getting into yoga is a good thing for you guys to do, Aries. and just being more kind to yourself. You know, you ain't got to be so hard on yourself. But Aries, it's not making sense now, but it's all going to fall into place. And I feel so good for May. I can't wait to do the reading in May for you guys, because I feel like everything I'm talking about is all going to align. A lot of you could be getting into like relationships around May, actually. It's just a little funky and a little weird right now because nobody wants to admit to shit. That's the vibe that I'm getting, but it feels good. It feels good. Anyways, I love you guys. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And like how y'all were in my DMs asking for that video, be in my DMs telling me if the message resonates. I will be more than glad to read them when I'm done with personal sessions on Instagram. Please feel free to share how you felt or leave a comment down here. It doesn't matter where you guys send the message. I will love to read your input. I love you guys. Be safe. Don't be hard on yourself. And I will talk to you guys hopefully in April for your solar return. Mwah. Bye. Oh, yeah, I like my nails. Yeah, we did butterflies. We did butterflies and clouds. All right, I gotta go. Mwah. Bye.